Welcome back everyone to the channel and welcome back to Terminus. Now, we was going to wake up when everybody had a nice lovely sleep and was going to start the next day nice and fresh at 6 AM and we'll get off onto the road because we're all starving. Nobody's got any water, but we know we can easily fix the water by going to a lake. We know we've got a workable car where we can get to the gas station and fill it quite easily. But we have a little problem. A zombie just broke in. I don't know what type of zombie it is. So this is where we're picking up on the episode. Now, unfortunately, Tyr the pastor is the one that can't attack. So Tyr needs to move out the way. Luckily, because they have been sleeping, they managed to get some AP back. So Tyr, yes, I'm on Tyr. You can move here. That was the stuff I'm guessing we dropped on the night before. Who was the one with the vision? Now, the next playthrough, I have decided I'm going to be doing one, and I'm going to keep all NPCs on automated, all the companions. So that one's going to be a totally different episode to this one. And we'll lean into the new features of the 1.1 update on that one. Okay, so let's have a look at whose skills. So who's got the night eyes? You've got the sharp ears, and you've got the cat's eyes, Francis. I think actually both Francis and Lester have it. Yeah, you've both got night eyes. So I think Francis was the one who had all the spears and stuff. And if I remember right, we did lose somebody as well fairly recently. I am recording this a couple of weeks after the original one. I just haven't had time in between. So yeah, let's move Lester here. Okay, it's a tough zombie, not the best. Oh, I've actually moved the wrong person over. I moved the doctor over. Well, is your ability up? No, it's still another 5 turns before we can use your real ability. Well, you do need some practice anyway with some weapons. So what have you got? 13% on a steel pipe. We might be able to get an attack with that without it breaking. If it breaks, it breaks. It's a low durability weapon. We'll find something else. It didn't break, so that's good. What else have you got? You got a couple of knives. And you got a gun, but we don't really want to use up all your bullets. So what I'm going to do is... How much has Francis got? 12.5, so that's fine. Lester can just move out the way. And Francis has got the... You could probably attack from where he is, but let's go into the light. Just so you've got a better chance to hit. And which ones was you using? I think we was mainly using this. He's only got 10.5 on the head, so we can continue using this. Gonna 2.8 to 3.4. What's the other weapon doing for us? We might be able to take it down in 2. It's going to be really unlikely. Unless we get a crit. So yeah, it's going to need 2. So we'll switch over to the smaller spear. You've got a load of pipes you can give over to Lester anyway. Yep, I'm guaranteed to do it. I think we had a very slim chance of it failing. Now, it has broke the door, unfortunately, and I think this is the base. Was this the one we was talking about keeping as a base? Because it's right next to the fortified house, and it's only 2 away from the gas station. And there might be a link to the park, it's hard to tell. But that park is where we need to go and get the water, because as long as we've got the water up, that can stop the HP loss we're taking at the moment. Now, Lester will have an ability in the morning, so what I'm going to do is set everybody up so Lester can use, and Tyr, I want to be able to use. Francis, you come down here. Tyr, do you have your morale ability up? You do. And you've also can use your pastor ability. And we'll use the one, because we're going to only be sleeping, it takes less damage from hunger and thirst, because that's our big problem at the moment. And hopefully we can go into the next day with 20 HP. Or 20 health, as this game calls it. So yeah, let's preach. So everybody should have that buff except for you. So let's just spend whatever you've got on you doing something. I can't remember what you was actually doing. You have some low condition stuff there. Do you have any thread? You do. You can just repair some clothes. Take them up to 50%. You got no AP for that. Okay, that's fine. Unfortunately, that door is broken open. We've just got to hope there's nobody else on the tile. So yeah, I'm going to set you down to sleep. The only problem with this one is it didn't have a couch, did it? And you really do want a base with a couch. It makes things so much simpler. But we do have a reading desk, don't we? No, that's a counter. So ideally, this isn't really a great place. It's got none of the bonuses. Not got a bench for crafting bonus. It's not got the bench for reading bonus. And it's not got the couch for sleeping quality. Okay, Lester, let's get you dealt with next. You're hungry and you're tired, but we're about to get you sleeping now. Just double checking nobody's got anything on them. You was reading a book, wasn't you? Your morale's top, so you don't need that. So we'll just spend all your AP on that. Get some more pages in cold adaptation, because as soon as it starts getting colder, we are going to be needing that. And you can heal. And then we'll just go to Francis and we'll do the same thing. You've got 5 AP left. We could have a use of the map and see if there was a location. No, it's all blank. So for us to get to the park, we'd have to go up through the church and round down this side. I mean, that house would be better suited, and I don't think we've ever been there because it's not got a visit. So we could do, we go in that house in the morning with the car, stopping off there, see if we can get some food and water. If we can't get to the gas station, because we've already, have we been to that? No, that was the gas station over here we went to. Go to the gas station, clear it out. If we have to take some drugs for some HP loss, we'll do that. And then from the gas station, we'll go down to the park with the car. We can go there immediately because we don't really need a church or a clothes store. I think on this one, we have got the books read, so we just need to find the harbour, which is probably going to be somewhere around here. So we know there's one gas station there. We know there's one gas station here, and the other gas station's at the top. So if we could do with finding some more fuel canisters. We can actually, because we was working on the trading house as well. We could spend some of that for rep, and it will give us a fuel canister with 5 fueling. It will allow us to get down here and start exploring some of this, and then use the car to get back up to the gas station to refill. Ideally, that's what we needed, enough fuel to be able to get here and get back. So that's going to be the morning anyway. You can't do anything with your map, so what have you got to read? He was doing elf. You'd already done that. You don't need morale. So let's just finish off with the elf then. And then we'll dump all this stuff in the car in the morning. We don't need to carry bags and body armor on us if we're not using it. You've got loads of clothes. I think he's got all this because he had to get it from the other survivor that died. I think that's why he's got a load of poles and stuff. And let's just pass the turn. Hopefully nobody else comes in. Now we are still taking an HP loss up at the top here on Tia. We just got to hope that she doesn't die in the sleep. 1 HP a turn. And there's a zombie coming, okay. So we're back awake. Okay, it is 5 o'clock. Most our energy is refilled, so that is not terrible. Francis, you're still asleep. So it's only Lester that's woke up, and Lester is bleeding. You have a bandage. You don't. Okay, it is a police officer. You're going to have to use... I don't think you've got very good weapons. Okay, just give me 1 second to get weapons off Francis to trade to Tia, to Tia to trade to Les. Oh, actually, I can't do it. But we can wake people up. So I think we're just going to have to wake people up. And then Tia, you're going to have to wake up. We all need to be in fighting mood for this. And I think I might just send Francis over to the fighting in that case. Yep, Francis, move there. Because you have got the better weapons. Okay, that's nice. 1 crit. Picked up some stuff. We might just chuck this stuff in the car so we can burn it later. When it does get cold, crops will stop planting, but you can put a fire next to the crops and it will make the crops grow. And you do have... Are you the... Oh, you're the farmer, not the... Okay, I'm going to move you onto that spot. I'm going to pick up the rag. These are only low trade items, so I'm not worried about that. Lester, is your ability up? It is. You can give 6 HP to somebody. I think we're going to have to give it to Tia. Tia is taking a lot of damage. Yeah, I have decided. We'll give this to Francis, because he is the fighter. No, we'll give it to Tia. We've got to keep Tia alive, because Tia's the starting character. If Tia die... Oh, actually, no, Francis was the starting character, sorry. If Francis dies, the run's over. You do have some... Oh, actually, we want Tia, not Francis. I want to move Francis back here. Tia, is your ability back up? Well, I don't think we need to do the morale on anybody. So I don't need to waste AP on that, so that's fine. Tia, is your preach back up? It is. And then we'll do the reduced loss. So they should have the buff for another few turns. Tia, I want to find out why you're taking so much damage. It's just hungry in first. 2 a turn. And but yeah, both things are 0. Okay, we're just going to pass the turn when we am, because nobody should be wasting AP. Oh, actually, Lester's got loads of AP. Lester, do something with your AP. Let's take you down to... You're going to get 10.8 next turn, so I want to use 9, really. Well, 9 finishes cold adaptation, so that was perfect timing. Pass the turn, let's get some daylight. Now, one of them zombies did drop some drugs here. So who's the one? So Lester's got loads, so we'll do Lester to do the picking up. Oh, it's because the door's, even though it's broke, it's still closed. Okay, there is a zombie up there. He can't get to this tile. And he can't get to the back tile, so that's where I'm going to be putting Lester. Now he has got the... Oh, there's actually 2 zombies. Did we actually check that rotten corpse? I can't remember. You'd think it would say on there if you've searched it. I've got to have searched it. There's no way I would leave that. Oh, Tia, how much AP you got? 19. You could only go to this square safely. But I would rather... Actually, no, you can go to that square safely and I can put Francis in this square. And just make sure I've checked everything in here. Yeah, there's nothing. And then we'll just have to check the car. Just to see if there's anything we can do. There is a trap over there which might be useful. I just don't think this would make a great base. We just need to find something with at least 1 bench. Francis, okay? I want you to go to this square here. Actually, in that case, Tia, I'm going to put there. Just going to cut away for a second while I put the stuff in the car, because I'm going to have to transfer it between people. Okay, I've sorted out the car. So what I'm going to do first is Lester is going to take a bandage to get rid of that bleeding. He's also got an HP drug in here, so he's going to use that to cut down. And now he's back up to 17 health. He's also going to take a couple of sips from a water I found in the car. I forgot I had one in there. Did I just use that on the wrong person? No, that's right. He's got some hydration now. So Lester is only taking 0.5 health damage. He's good. Next one, Francis. You've got no food, you've got no hydration, and you haven't got much health. So what I'm going to do is same with you. You're going to take the 5 health. I've got some flour in the car. You're going to date that, and you're also... take some water. How much are you losing now? You're not losing anything, so that's fine. And then we do the same with Tia. Tia's currently losing 2 a turn. So Tia is just going to exchange in the bags. She's going to drink the soft drink. And then I'm going to give her all the water. So now if we have a look on Tia, only taking 0.1 and next turn. So that's good. The hydration is basically counteracting the hunger until we can find some food or until we can get to the park. We could next turn. Actually, we could do it this turn. Why are we even waiting? Okay, so how's AP wise? 9 AP, 11 AP, 11 AP. That's fine. We don't need to stop here any longer. Let me just double check with the car. So I have got 3 tiles on the car I can go. Sorry, 2 tiles. So where are we? There. So we're 2 tiles from the gas station. So we did plan it right. So what I'm going to do is just put everybody by the car. Tia, have you got? You've got the least amount to do anything with, so you can go at the top. And we want to find Francis. Now everybody's around the car. I don't know if that zombie's going to come with us. That's the only problem I've got. And we're going to drive the car. Well, there is a zombie over there, but I don't think it's the one that come with us. But we should be able to take it out. There's a big boy there we need to get out to the range of as well. There is quite a few zombies here at this house, unfortunately. He's the one I'm more worried about. If we can avoid him, I don't think he's seen me. So I would need Tia to be here. And then we need to take out at least 2 of these zombies on this turn. So who's got the least on the head? Him down there. If I put Francis in this spot here, he can then kill this diagonally. This guy won't get to him. This guy can't get to him. And then we can use Lester to take out this guy here. Yeah, let me just make sure I'm on Francis. The problem is which way is he going? Hopefully he doesn't go and get the attention of him. That's the only thing I'm worried about. So yeah, Francis, move there. Okay, so we've got the attention of everybody. You've still got 7 AP left, so you've got enough to do 6 attacks. So we'll take this one out first. If we can do it with a normal spear, we'll use a normal one. The car should have some more spears in. No, it's not guaranteed, so I am going to use the bigger spear. Now, we do have some repair glue on Tia. So the next thing we want to do is Lester. What did he drop? A screwdriver and a rag. Okay, not bad. I want Lester to move there, and I want Lester to take out this 7.5. Now, I did give all the poles and stuff over to him. So, being as though that's very low, that's medium, I think I'm just going to get rid of this. And you need 2.3 now. And again, we'll try and get rid of the very low one, but I don't want to get rid of it because I want to use it for knife spear. But we shouldn't take 15 condition lost in 1 turn. And that's doing a minimum of 2.3. So as long as it hits... That was one of the changes in 1.1. It is no longer 100% chance to hit with a melee weapon anymore. So we've got 4.9 on Lester. This guy can't get to anybody, but it can come right up and Francis can take it out next turn. And then we can just move Tia into one of these spaces. And I think that's about as much as we can accomplish for that turn. We've just got to hope for some food and water. After this, gas station, park. Park, we can fill up all the bottles of water we've got. Then water's no longer a problem. Probably for the rest of the run. So let's just pass the turn. Now, there is another big boy in there. There is a few broken doors, but broken doors aren't terrible because we've got hammers. We can repair them. And we can make this an home. We got the gardener. He can till all the soil. And I think I've got about 7 seeds in the thing. I'm just hoping there's a workbench of some kind in here to make this a great base. So Tia is going to be doing the exploring. Should have really checked to see if that door was open, but she's just going to have to go for the window. There is a zombie there, so we do have to be careful. I need to send somebody up to protect her. Lumber, painkillers, cardigan. Again, some of the stuff you might expect to find in an house. Who do I want to send up? I think Francis is probably the best bet because we don't know what this zombie is, but we knew what this zombie was. Because this could be somebody with like 20 on the head. And there's another one in there as well. Let's open the door. It's not that... we should have picked up another spear from the car, really. 2 hits. You're going to go down. You can go on that square and you can just pick up the items. Oh no. I wasted... I was trying to pick up the items off the floor. Click the wrong cell. So what are you? You're a firefighter. You could actually attack from here with... I just don't want this one to break, so I have to pay attention to what damage we're losing. So it's currently 42.3. You're losing just over 6. And one more hit and he's gone. And I've still got another hit in that weapon. Okay, you're out of AP, just about, so you can't do anything else. So Lester, let's get you onto this square and collect these items. And what are you? Oh, actually, you was a SWAT. Oh, there's a zombie. Oh. I'm silly. I thought that was Tia. I forgot I'd moved Tia in the house. We'll move you over there and then you can just take this out. We want to use something quite efficient. Actually, I don't mind using that out. 3.8, yeah, it's guaranteed to take him out. And because you're on a square, you can just pick up all that stuff. I have give the 3 books onto Lester because the second backup I had with the books perished. I would like a second backup, but again, if Francis dies, the run's over anyway. And I think that's about as best I can spend with everybody this turn. Okay, Francis, next turn. We're going to get you to come down here and pick up this wood. I'm just going to have you to pick up the stuff off the floor because Tia's got the better ability for looting. And bones are really good. Beer's good. You don't need to take it because you're not at 0 satiety and you're not losing damage. Tia's going to come up and check the unit next to you, the kitchen counter. We might end up doing some cooking here if we can find some stuff. Well, another thick book. I think that's the 3rd elf stat book I've got. And Tia, can you just eat the stuff out of the bags? Because your satiety is going to start giving you damage. Satiety 2. I think somebody's got a beard. We'll just give you those for the moment. You can take the bone off. And you can just take some of the stuff that he's not going to need. I did keep some weapons on him. Again, axes can break down doors. Hammers can repair. So they're useful to have. And Tia, am I still on Tia? Yes. And again, if we do consider this as being a base, we'll put you by the door so next turn you can deal with it. Then we do need to clear all these zombies and there is a couple of SWAT zombies around. Lester, you've got quite a bit of AP to use. You are hungry, unfortunately. You're going to have to take some food off somebody up there. So what can you do? So how much AP are you getting? You're getting 10 next turn, so you'll be on 27. So I want to use 7 AP on you. You was reading something. Oh no, you just finished your last book. Keepsake Collector wouldn't be bad on you, but I think I would prefer you to do the observation over Keepsake. Keepsake would just give us a chance. So each book gives you a 20% chance. If you get all 5 books, then you get guaranteed to get an extra item of zombies. But I think for you, leave you at max 20, so you're going to lose 0.1, but I'm okay with that. And pass the turn. I just don't want anybody to waste AP when they could be reading books and stuff. Okay, so there's a SWAT zombie around here. Francis could easily deal with that. So let's Francis open the door. Okay, there's another room here. And again, I'll move you to that spot, because then you can do the door. There's also another SWAT round here as well. Tia, we'll do you next because you're going to be doing the searching. Another survivor. Sling bag. We'll just take everything. Now, you're not going to take damage this turn, so you don't need to eat anything. We'll keep the food for Lester. In that case, Lester, I'm going to bring you up and open this door. You can just start doing the talking. Because you're not really doing anything else. I've been reading books and whatever else. And I'd rather Francis do the experience. So yeah, just use all your AP to do the talking. Now, the one we did lose was a construction worker. So as far as I'm aware, we couldn't get another construction worker on this run. It wouldn't make sense in the sense if that person died out, why they're back again. So as Lester used all the AP, so now we can interact and have a look and see what information we've got. So trust level 2 we're up to already. We know they've got 0 strength and 0 health. So it's going to be one of the jobs, like probably one of the passive jobs. We've already got the doctor, we've already got the priest. I'm not exactly 100% certain what job this would be. Unless we could get a second priest, which I don't think we can. Okay, Tia, did you do that searching? You did. Okay, Francis? You still got AP? Yeah, loads of it. Now, there is a soldier zombie there, so I want you to come and take that out. It does have a couch. So it does have something good here. We could secure this room quite easily. We could repair the doors and windows around. We've probably got some planks in the car we've not used. There's some on the floor as well. Yeah, Francis, you come... No, because I don't want to block the bookcase. You come here and kill this guy. And again, I did leave some tools on you. I don't want you to... I think you got one more hit on this. That's fine. I just didn't want it to break because that's a very high one. I could just use a repair glue. I'm just watching his AP amount. He's got more than enough to take it out. It might break this spear, which isn't a bad thing if I've got more in the car. It's only down to 0.3, so let's just use something that doesn't use much. Okay, you can move on to that square now. That's your turn done. And you picked up some more ammo for Lester as well. So Lester's already done his, and Tia's got some left. So Tia can come down and start searching this stuff. Guidebooks for park. I think we might have all parks, but we'll pick it up. Let me just double check that. No, there's another park on the map we haven't spotted, so that's good. What else have you got? 7 AP, so let's get you... Come and search this in the couch. Another gun. We are doing a lot of trading. We're still pivoting between the two endings. So if I can get more trading items set up, then I'll just go the trading route, because that's quite hard to get the 100 trading to finish that ending. Even though we've got the books read and we've already found them, we still haven't found the harbour. If we find the harbour, then we might change later on, but we can't do anything else on this turn, so let's just pass it. See if any zombies come into our sight. So it is still the morning, it's still 10 o'clock, so we've still got time to do stuff. I want to continue with Tia. One of the best, that is the best backpack in the game. So currently your weight, your move AP is 1.8. Wow, I didn't realise you was that high. So currently you have... You don't even... You have... you have 2020 in your backpack. You're currently 21.4 and 1.8. What I'm going to do on your turn is you're going to want to equip your backpack and you're going to equip this one. Immediately the weight's down to 12.4. And then if you look in the bag, it is still got a little bit of room still in there. And we've got loads of stuff on us we don't need. A lot of these knives and a lot of these clothes and a lot of these books we're not using will get put into the car as soon as we get chance. You do also, I did forget about that, you have a dead squirrel on you. Which is the lowest knife. I want to get rid of the ones with the very low and I'll make them into knife spears. So I'm going to use that because you've still got AP. And how many turns does it give me on that meat? 42 turns. Oh, that's fantastic. So we've got plenty of time to cook and you've still got a little bit of time. Did you check that? You did. You might as well just come and pick up this plank. I am a bit worried about putting her there in the doorway in case that SWAT zombie comes around here. So I think I'm just going to keep you where you are for this turn. Lester hasn't done anything, so Lester can interact and do the talking. And then the next turn I'll send somebody else up there to go into talking as well. Try and get some trust and also to locate what job. I'm going to take it either way. We are about to set up a base and I think this might be the best location we've come across for a base. Okay, so we do need to get some food up to Lester. Just to stop him taking all this damage for no reason. So let's have a look. What have we got? 2 dexterity, 0 combat, 0 health, 0 strength. I'm intrigued to know what job this is. I would have thought a student, but you would have thought they'd have randomised the points into something. Tia, do you have the food on you? You do have some food. So what I'm going to do is just move you into that square there then. Lester, come and take some food out of Tia's bag. Because you can eat just directly out of somebody else's bag. You don't. I'm going to keep the pasta because I can make that into a better meal. And just let you do that just to stop you taking the damage. If we look on Lester now, he's going to gain health next turn, not lose it. If we look on Tia, Tia's going to still lose it. What can we do to stop that? Mainly down to hunger. I mean, you could just eat the pasta if you want. Yeah, it's pointless taking damage. Let's try and get everybody's health back up. So now you're not losing anything, but you're not doing anything. You've also got the warm buff, but you could probably put something else on. We do need to try and get you to keep repairing this gear because I've noticed a couple of people's clothes are down to 20%. So you do need to take all the clothes, repair them, instead of reading books on a couple of turns. But I do want to give that part book to somebody after we've got this survivor. So yeah, I think everybody's done it for this turn. There's the big guy. Don't break the window. Just means it's another thing for me to repair now. Okay, and that guy, Francis, come on. Let's open up the window and let's kill this guy. Oh, I did forget you haven't got all your good weapons, have you? So in that case, Tia's next to you. You can do an exchange. So Tia is going to use the wood glue she's got on the best... I don't want to transfer it. I want to use it. So use that onto that weapon. It's going to give you 70% condition. And also... That's fine. I don't mind it wasting. We have got some bones, so we can actually make bone glue through a fire. I can't remember what exactly the recipe is, but you use that to make the repair kits, which are a lot better than the wood glue. So now Francis has some really good weapons to be able to take this guy down with a lot of condition on there. And as we saw from the last turn, he's only taking about 6% condition on these. Yeah, 65 to 59. Down to 52. So yeah, 6.6 he's taking. Okay, that's going to do a minimum of 4.4. Let's see what the other one's doing. No, I was trying to find something that did 3.8 minimum. And that does a lot of damage. That's why I'm keeping as a backup. Okay, we'll just hit it with that. More bullets and ammunition. And we've got loads of rags in the car, but I am still collecting them. Do you want to come over to here to make sure nobody's hiding down here? It's just plastic we don't need. We'll move you up to that corner just so I can get some visibility. Got some dirty water on the ground so we could cook that up. Is it worth taking a risk? I think I might. Tia, go into the doorway and see if that zombie sees you. It doesn't. Got a glass knife on the floor which I'll pick up in a lantern, because that could be very good. And then while you're in that space there, we'll get you to do talking as well. And that way we can get them, Francis, to go around the outside, clearing it up. Then I'll get you to come back to the car, get the seeds. Plant some seeds here, and then we're going to come back to it, and hopefully when we come back to it, there is some plants grown. So again, we'll do the same. Let's see what we've got. Observation 3, agility 4, dexterity 2. Well, that looks like somebody who could be like a martial artist, and if it is that martial artist, he's really good. He might actually be the martial artist. And there is some wood underneath them, so when they move, we can get the wood. Lester, continue the talking. And it's definitely worth it, because anything that this person has then becomes ours. So they could have some food, they could have weapons, they could have things like repair glue, which are really good to us. Okay, you're out of AP, so again, interact. Let's see what we've got. Cigarette preference and trust level 7. So we're nearly there. I don't think anybody's got any AP left to do. And Francis is starting to run out of hydration now as well. Yeah, there's the perk saying on Thursday. I will get Francis to just come and pick these items as he's going round. We do know there's at least one more zombie here. Okay, he's not even that tough. He's not the one I was thinking. So, in that way, just come and pick these stuff up. You could get there for 3.5, but you wouldn't be able to do anything. He can't get to me on this turn. So I think you're safe where you are. What can Tia do? I'm just wondering. Actually, no, Tia could repair clothes. He's hungry and thirsty, so he's not getting as much AP. Oh, that's Francis. Sorry, I was looking at Lester. Okay, Lester, you spend all your AP on talking. And then if Tia doesn't need to talk, then Tia can just repair clothes. She can repair her clothes up to, say, 60% and then trade them to somebody else, take their bad ones off and then repair them up. And we're just going to have to do that over the next few nights. Okay, Lester's finished with the talking. We haven't got them recruited yet. So trust level 9, we need one more trust. Purity, burning books to increase morale, but we've got good ways of doing. Believer, double from Bibles. We've got some Bibles in the car. That's 2 morale for 1 AP, so that's a good perk to have. And cigarette preference. We have got cigarettes, but again, it's another morale-based perk, which we don't really need. It's not something we're struggling. So, Tia, you finish the talking off then. We've got a trait then. I'm looking for the trust level to pop up. Okay, stop talking then. Interact. Recruit. You have recruited Charlie. Choose to control in manual. I want a manual. You get to know the location of every special pace known to your recruited companion. I know what it is. It's the driver. That's just fantastic because that makes our fuel last so much longer. Yeah, I'm right. Driver is probably one of the best characters in the game. That and security guard are my two favourites. So the driver as perks, unfortunately, probably not got. No, he's only got level 1. So their perk can go. I think it's up to like 75% less fuel use for travelling. So where this car down here will travel for 1.1, he's only going to be paying 75% of the cost. I think it's about 0.3 or 0.4 he would get this car down to in the end. And we've still got space in there to put stuff in. So yeah, I'm not going to do anything in here. We will kill the zombies that's on this tile. And I'm also going to put a note on. This will become our own base. Now we can make a flag. And I think that lessens the chance for zombies to come on the tile. Well, I have put flags down and still seen zombies on the tile. So I know it's not 100%. No zombies can ever get there again. And just while... Let's go on to Tia. What have you got, Tia, on... So again, he wouldn't have the driver because of their skills. They can't carry much. He has good observation. He's got a good amount of agility, so... What's that? Move AP decreased by 20%. And or avoid attacks. But he wouldn't be very good at combat. And actually, we never actually looked at what you got. You got a grenade. We've already got one in the car. You got rotten meat, canned food, which can be turned into a good meal. And you got a fuel tank. I did say we need another fuel tank. That saves us burning the fuel. We can just use the fuel tank now. Fill that up at the gas station. We've got 2 fuel tanks that can hold 5 each. We've got one that can hold 2. And we can fill the car up as well. So we could get 12 fuel and a full car, and with the driver's skills, we could probably travel from one side of the map to the other and back. Very, very good. Let me just send all the food over from Charlie. Not the rotten... Oh, it's all rotten. No, we'll send the other 2 stuff over. You should start with good hydration. Kitchen knife we'll just send over. What have you got? Fighting knives. You can use them as weapons. We'll send the grenade over. Because I think you can still use them even though you're a passive. We'll send the lighter over. You can keep that. You've already got a street mope. And you've got an Ariadne's thread. Which are great because it cuts down AP consumption. But if we're using the car to travel tiles, then that doesn't really make it much of a difference. And he comes with a Bible. Got a fanny pack. So we've got a spare backpack there. You can have that. We've got a cardigan. You can have that. And he's got a good body armor as well. And a machete. So, not bad with the items they've come with. What have you got? 8p plus 15. Oh, that would be useful for some of our people. We could get you to start reading a book. What book is on here? Probably the Familiar Hungers. So let me just quickly go over to Tia. Did she learn these books? She hasn't started on that one, so we trade that over to Charlie. At least then Charlie's got something to do. So not the one we started, the one we haven't done. We'll give you a novel as well. Oh, it's actually saying we know all the park locations now. It didn't say that earlier. And we can finish learning that recipe, so that's fine. You can keep the fuel. We'll give you the one for 4 turns because there's always going to be people around. And what was the other things you had? Morale and energy, that's fine. That's what I was going to send over to you anyway. So Charlie would have quite a... Oh, okay, you've only come with 10 AP. I thought you'd have come with more. Your morale is at full, but we could use Tia next turn to deal with that. I think we all need to start making our way down. So Tia, open up that door. So this zombie can get to these 2 tiles here. If I put Tia here, we'll put Charlie in this space here. We'll put Lester. Oh, it's got no AP, so it'll have to be next turn we'll do it. But we'll put Lester there, and then we could put Francis there. Should see him and move up to him. And then when she uses her morale ability, it will give morale to everybody in that cross shape. So yeah, I'm happy with that. We're back up to 4 survivors. If we do find another survivor, actually Francis needed hydration, didn't he? Has anybody got anything in the bags he can have? No, no drinks. Okay, so let's get Lester up first. Tia, use your ability. Give morale to everyone. And what are we doing? We're going to be doing some combat, aren't we? So we'll give the holy state to somebody. So double the recovery rate of stamina. So we don't need that one. Increase damage by 100% and dodge rate by 50 might be useful. Or because everybody's still taking it, I think I'm going to do the HP loss one. She doesn't get into self, but everybody else gets it. That's fine. Then we want to go to Lester, the driver. Sorry, the first aid. You can give 6 HP to someone. I think it's probably going to be you. Yeah, just use it on yourself. Because Tia, again, he's fine at the moment. Francis. Come and go there. It's going to be cheaper and you can still take it out. And there's the big guy down there. You've got no chance of taking it out in with that. Can you do 2 in here? Got to have a very low chance of failing on this. And of course we failed. I'm going to go to there and let him come to me. No, unfortunately, he didn't see me. In that case, I'm going to just move you back 1. Charlie goes there. Lester. So this guy can't get to us, but hopefully he'll see one of us and move up to us. Anybody that's going to have too much AP after this turn? Charlie will. Charlie's getting 11, so I need to use about 5 AP on him. Is there anything you can scout around the area? No, I think we scouted everything we could. Oh no, the reason why we're not getting it because he's just unlocked everything on the map. And that's why that book that says we were missing a park is now saying it's complete. Because the driver's skill is to unlock everything except for railroads on the map. So we actually know where the harbour is now. Which is down here. That's way too much, so we'd have to get closer. So yeah, we could do the boat ending right now. It would take us a couple hours to probably get through the seaside and the marina. But we could go and complete it now. But no, we started with the trading house. Where was the trading house we had? Oh, I didn't put a note on it, did I? Oh, it's there. Fortified house, it says it. So that was the one we was trading to, but if we find other fortified houses, they could have different quests. Okay, so let's start reading something. Well, we talked about familiar hunger, didn't we? Was that enough? No, you need to use it a couple of more times. That zombie doesn't see us, which it looks like he hasn't. We'll go down and fight him. So, Francis, how can you get there? 3.1. We'll put you there because then it's going to be closer to the car. And I think we'll use the axe on this one. Wow, 41.3 crit. I'll happily take that. Charlie's not doing much with the AP, so Charlie, come and collect this. And then we're going to go up to that gas station and clear it out and fill the car up. So let's just have a look on there. So we've got 1.9 fuel at the moment. We wanted to drive. Yeah, it's coming up with the ability. Negative 50 economy driving. So it would only take 0.6 even with his level 1 skill. So we have enough in the car to actually go a couple of spaces. We could go 3 spaces because of Charlie. Yeah, I'm really happy with that. So Charlie's down there. Lester, come and move on to this just so nobody else zones in. And we've cleared the map anyway. Tia, that's what I wanted to look at, is what did it cost to make a flag? 6 rags, we've got loads of those. Threads and a stick. We might have some sticks in the car. Yeah, we've got a stick there. I could build a flag. In that case, Tia, are you already down here? No, you haven't. You're still up the top. We'll put you here. You haven't got any thread on you, so we need to make the thread. So we need to make 20 thread. Each one gives us 8. And then I will need 3 rags out of the car and a stick. As I said, we're good on rags. We've got 40. I'll keep a couple extra on you because you are going to need to repair clothes soon. Keep 4 on you and take that stick out. Put the 4 planks away just to cut your AP use down. We will have to sort all this in a minute. We should have a couple 6 bones we've got in the car, which is very nice. You do need to eat with... We'll keep that on, yeah. We do need to do something with that food soon. We do have some food in here to just plain eat if we want the rice. But look at all them bottles we've been saving up. And we've got 5 seeds. So I think while we're here, just for a couple of turns, I think I am going to get Francis to start putting some farm plots down here. But let's see if we can make that flag now. And how much would it take you to... Oh, you've already made it. That's nice. Okay, you've got nothing else. Can we put the flag down into the next square, or is it just got to be... Set base. And we'll put the flag there. Ah, you need AP to do it. So in that case, who's got AP? Charlie's got loads. Going to be cost 3.1 wherever I put it. Let's put it here. Now, you can put a flag down at every location on the map for one of the scenarios. I haven't tried that one yet, but that one's going to be a right pain to do unless you've got something like a construction worker to break down all the furniture for wood, because you will run out of wood. If you, like me, have been making the spears, then you'd be struggling for resources. Let's just put it that way. Okay, Francis? Let me just put everything away in the car. Charlie can come back here now. Tia can't move anywhere. And we'll get the seeds onto Francis. We'll stop here another turn. We can get Tia to do some cooking if we need to. And if the others have got nothing to do, they can read books. So let me just put all this stuff in the car. and then I'll bring you back. Okay, welcome back. I've put everything away in the car. So just to show you what we've got in here, we've got some rotten stuff which you can make into food. We have got some proper food, but we're going to need water. Hence why we're going to the park after the gas station. And we've got loads of bottles to fill up. So that will give loads of other people jobs to do. I've got lots of pots, pans, knives. Got a couple of grenades in here, a load of bullets. I'm actually going to give a gun to possibly the new person, Charlie, as well. Got loads of siphon pumps, loads of fishing rods. The clothes are all needs repairing, so that's something that Tia's going to have to be doing. I've got 4 body armors. Again, those are good trade items. I could use them in trading. Everybody's pretty much got a backpack. So Tia's got the best one, and I've got loads of spare backpacks, and if I need to, I've got shoulder bags as well. Lots of good books in here. And quite a bit of crafting items. The one thing I am a bit low of is steel. I haven't picked up much in this run. But we've got a good amount of planks. We can break those into sticks if I remember right, if we want to make any more flags. But you only in this run, I'm only going to need 1 base. And I've got some alcohol, which I can put with a glass bottle to make more Molotovs. We have got 2 already on Tia. So I'm not going to use grenades until later, so I'll leave them into the car. So the problem I've got with Francis is we did have a rake, but early in the game he had to use it to fight with because we had no other weapons at that point. I have also got another couple of spears I've just took out the car and put onto Tia. But now we've got quite a few spears onto Francis, so he can do a lot of good fighting. So the thing I don't know is because I've got no more repair glue, I can't repair this. I can't craft another one unless I've got 10 steel. And I thought he could till soil without the rake, but it's not giving me that option. So what I'm going to do is just till the soil. It broke, okay. He managed to get 1 square, so we're going to plant a lettuce. Because those are the most important foods, because you can cook without a campfire with those. So you could cook without attracting zombies at night. And let's put you back by the car. Okay, so everybody's here. Nobody's got any AP. So I'm just going to pass a turn. I did drink a beer on Francis because he had no satiation and hydration. So I just drunk that just to keep him from taking damage. Now I want the car driver, Charlie. I want you to drive us up 1 tile north to the gas station. We're going to fill everything up, all the gas cans. And then we know this is the railroad now. So we want to go to every grocery store we haven't been to, basically. Try and get some food. And if we can get some scrap steel, then we can make a rake. And then we can till the soil here and do a proper thing. So, gas station park. That's the current one. So, I'm going there. Drive there. 0.6. I've also... Wow, that's a lot of zombies. I'm glad I waited for AP. Again, it's to be expected. We've got more zombies on our map. This gas station is 2 away. And we do know the relief spot. They told us about this 5 days ago, that it was absolutely full of zombies, so I'm guessing the zombies from there have flooded onto this map. So we've got quite a bit to take out. We could use grenades, but it's a gas station. I'm thinking that's probably not the wisest choice. So what we need to do is see who can get to us. So I'm probably going to get Lester to take out these, because that's only 7, 1.5. If I put Lester in that square, we should be able to take out these 3. Right, let's take out this side first, and I've refreshed the weapons on everybody. So this should do a good amount of damage. And I got a crit, so that's even better. Should be able to take that out with the low knife. And take this one out as well. Going to take 3 hits with that knife. And then switch to the low knife again. That's cleared that area out. There's a zombie over here. There's one there, and then there's a big guy up here. It would take me 3.9 to get there, but I think I might be able to take this guy out. That's a decayed, so it'll have to be took out with the spear at a diagonal. There's another one in the building because it's just popped up. So let's use something big. Axes. 2 hits of the axe. Oh, 1. I critted. That's even better. Let me come to this square just so I get visibility and see what he is. And his movement. Okay, so that's fine. I can pick up the rag while I'm here. I can kill him. Don't need anything like an axe. A knife is more than good enough for him. So this guy can get down to there. Just pick up the rags because they are going to be useful for cloth for all that repairing we've got to do. I mean, he could go in there and take that out. No, he's only got 2.7, so let's move him there. Now that zombie can't get to me. And then Francis needs to start taking out... Well, actually, let's see what Charlie can do. See if Charlie can take out this one. So I did give him some good pipes and stuff. And I've given him a load of low knives and he's got the machete. That's fine. Could have done with the crit on the first hit. That's a fat zombie, so that's probably going to need to get took out by Francis. He's got quite a low health. The thing is, I don't really want to go over there this turn. Because if I wake up that zombie runner, I'll have to take him out as well. Francis could possibly go up north and take these 2 out. Because these haven't really got that much movement to get to me. So he can only move 1. Yeah, I think I'm taking Francis up north. He can take this, open up the door and go and take him out as well. And he's still asleep. That's all I was more interested in doing. And another fat zombie up there and a police officer. Again, quite a lot of deadly things here, but they're not that bad for us. Ah. I did forget. He's the decayed. I need to attack him at a diagonal. Bit of a waste. Powdered milk there. That's going to be something we can eat. There's another big zombie over there. It's going to be something we can make into a drink. Okay, I want to try and take him out in 1 just so I can get good position on the next one. Yep, minimum of 4.4. He's got 4.3, so that's fine. What are you gaining next turn? 12.5, so you still need to use an AP. Crafting recipe book there. We could go to there. These won't get hold of me. Could I get to there in 3.5 and take him out in 5? Possibly not. Unless I get a crit. I don't want to rely on crits. You could just go here and let them attract to you. That's fine. And then let's just check everybody's vision range and movement range. None of these can get to me. He can. So I need to move back 1 square. So let's move to there. Okay. Charlie. Actually, there's a... I need to... It keeps turning on the AI movements when I don't want it to. Like I said, the next playthrough I will do with AI. I just don't trust it in this run. Charlie's got quite a bit of AP. He's going to get 10, so I need to use at least 4 on Charlie. So I did give him the book for fast learning. Everybody else has got that, and that will help him level up a bit faster because I want them driving abilities. And Tia, you stop where you are because you're blocking that entrance point. And you're going to have, again, 5 AP, but I want you to repair gear. And you've got 5 there, that's fine. Repair the stuff you've got on you, and then you can transfer these out when they're more 50%. I'll use the bony, actually no, let's use the wooden one just to get rid of it. That's fine. Not repairable, but I've got 6 bones in the car, I can make more. That's above 50, that's above 50. That's above 50, and I've used all the thread and the AP I wanted to. Okay, Francis. Just going through everybody's AP, make sure nobody's wasting anything. Okay, we're all good. Where Francis is, he can attack 2 so far. There is a zombie that's just walked off the tile there. He can only move 1 square, so I'll leave him till last. It's a shame he's there because I could have run Charlie over to take out this zombie from that square, but I know there's another zombie here. So it might be better just dealing with the ones we've got round us. Francis, okay. I'm going to get you to take that out with the very... And then we'll take this guy out next with the knife spear. Then I just need something with low damage. That will do. Okay, so this one here. He can only move 1 square, so I could go to this tile and then kill both these. And yeah, we've got vision on that last one now. So we need at least 3.5. That won't guarantee it. So we'll have to be this spear again. I'm not going to use it, I'm not going to let it break. Just in case we find some repair kits and we can just repair it up without having to craft new ones all the time. And this one here is very low, so he can have the weakest of the spears. Still 42% condition on there, so that's fine. Now this guy's woke up, I didn't realise. So if that's the case, I'm going to move here and take him out. Needs a minimum of 3.2, so that spear won't do it, so we'll have to be back to this. And then I can't use that spear anymore. And it's dropped some ramen, which is food. This guy can't get to me, this guy can't get to me, this guy can't get to me. We're in a good place. Tia, you can go and start checking the units. Now it is coming into night, because night is earlier now. It's gone to 1900, not 2000. So we do need to find a place to secure. We could go back to the house. Where's the next thing? So the next one's there. Just make sure there's nothing on the floor underneath you. There isn't. Let's pick up that wood. You have got the really good backpack on you now. Clean water. I might save that to try and cook some food. Just unfortunately the one with all the decks for doing all the cooking and all that, and also checking everything, is the same character. Pandam and a vitamin drink. We could just use the vitamin drink so we don't have to sleep tonight. At least that way you can do all the repairing, whatever you need to do. There's a crafting recipe book there, so let's take... Charlie isn't really a good fighter, so Charlie can just go around and pick up all the stuff. Do I need to pick up all these rags when I've got 30? Not really, but we are going to be doing a massive amount of repairing gear pretty soon. You can't get there, you can't get there, so you're safe to move up to this spot. You don't have too much to do. Now, there is a generator up. It's going to be up the back here because it's not round here. This guy can only move 1. And we do want to get you a gun on you as a backup. And then you can go into here and have a look what this recipe is. Machete spear, basket fish trap. I've never used that one, so I'm tempted to craft that. So those would be books that would need to be passed over to Tia. You've still got a little AP, so let's pass that book over. So let's give the crafting book over. You can keep everything else on you. That windbreaker will need to be repaired, so that will need to go over. And your gear's pretty good, to be honest. Okay, so I don't think I've used Lester yet, have I? So Lester has 12 HP. Thursday, hungry. Okay, we're going to need to do something. Somebody picked up some food, didn't they? I think I'm going to move you to that square there. And you're going to eat some stuff out of Tia's bag just to stop taking damage. You're taking 0.5. Just take you up to 10 hydration. I'm not going to eat anything there. That's still got 36 turns, so that's good. And I think we're good there. That should have took most your loss away. Yeah, you're down to 0.1. I'm happy with that. And Francis is in a good place until next turn. So we've got these 3 to take out here and 1 up on the left. We'll use Lester to do some scouting on the next turn round here. Probably going for the north entrance and round. He's hungry and he's tired. I could actually send him to sleep early. Is your ability back up now? It's still another 4 turns. So what is the tired debuff doing? Increases HP by... that's the hunger. Tired. AP recovery 7.9% due to it. Yeah, he gets less... Okay, so I'm just going to put you... We're going to bed down here for the night, I've decided. You can just go and use all your AP and just go and sleep. We can always wake you up if we need to. And I'm getting you to learn Edge Strike. Oh, I passed the... Oh, pressed the wrong button. I forgot I hadn't done anything with Francis yet. Oh, that was a bad move. I meant to press the sleep button. Instead I pressed the space for moving the turn across. So again, Lester, you've got some more HP to learn. AP. So let's just use that up. You can sleep until you're rested. Okay. That's 1 less I've got to deal with. Tia. Actually, no. We'll get Charlie moving next. Actually, no. Just in case Charlie has to come down here. Okay. What are you going to do? You got a fat zombie there, fat zombie there. And another zombie there as well. You would have to eat this one at a... Okay, so yeah, let's use something like the pole or the axe on him. And we just got to hope we can get a good crit. Okay, we're down to 4. Can't be done with that. Then we move to the second knife spear. It's a 50-50 chance whether we take him out. We got lucky. That's fine. Still got 15 AP. And there is some food drop there, so that's really nice. That's one of the reasons you want to take out these big, tougher zombies, because they have better loot drops on them. Same again. Start off with the axe. That's why I moved to the tile closer to him. And then we just got to hope. Get a nice crit on this. Oh, the axe broke. I wasn't watching. I have an axe on somebody else, so that's no problem. 3.1. Should be able to clear it with a spear. Not quite. Let's just do the guaranteed chance. And now we get the crit on the last hit. And again, another canned meal. And I think I'm going to send you down to... Well, you got 9 AP. It's going to take you 3 to get there. You could possibly get there for 2.9. Take this guy out. And then somebody else would have to come down and take that out. We'd have to be Charlie. Charlie should have quite a bit of AP. Yeah, he's got 20. Yeah, I'm going to do that. I just want to clear this map before the nightfall. So I'm at a diagonal, so I am going to have to use spears. Nice, I got my crit. Okay, in that case, Charlie, come to that square there. And then you can pick up that canned food we've got. Machete should be able to do... It's in 2. Yeah, that's fine. We'll get this down low. About 7.5%. I'm losing off that every turn. And then we'll get you to come and pick up all this stuff. Because there was a lot of good loot here. I do need you to pop back to the car, though, for the cheapest there. 3.1. And I want you to get all this stuff on the car. Because we might be able to do some cooking now. Because we've got some dirty water. Leave all the rotten stuff in here. Take the energy drink on you, because you haven't got one. Anything we don't need. But you can just use that. Put the book. Actually, we can just give you a gun, can't we? We've probably got something in here. We had that modified. You can take all them bullets. I'm still at 1.2 AP, so that's fine. Zombie guts you don't need to carry. And you've still got 5 kilos in your backpack. I think I'm going to give you... Actually, no, we'll keep the grenades for the really tough areas. Could do with some more clothes, but all this needs to be repaired. But if you carry it... Hoodies are not great. And I'm looking for something with temperature. So cardigan. Well, if we've got nothing else, we'll take them. And you can take them up to Tia to repair tonight. We've got the gloves. You don't need backpacks or anything like that, so you're still good. We could keep listening to the radio. It will give us new locations. Probably telling us where some more big zombie populations are. Okay, to give us 3 railroads, but the library and the house we would have already had. Anything else you need to take? Well, you do, because you need to take... Because if we've got to fill these up, we're going to have to siphon the petrol out the car, aren't we? Did any of them tanks have fuel in? Yeah, one's got 5 in. Oh, we never actually used our spare can. That's fine. So actually, you don't need to take those others, because you're going to be the one turning on the generator. The other person who can fill the car can also grab these out there at the same time. So then you won't need the... no, you won't need the siphon pumps, because you can tip that full can into the generator, which will give us 2 turns to do what we need to. Okay, I'm happy with that. Let's get you to that location and close the door. It is broke, unfortunately. Making sure I've checked everything. You can't move there. I want to try and put everybody into like a cross shape again. Okay, you can move next turn. Okay, so we finish with you for this turn. Francis has got a little bit left. He could get there. Tia could get there. And then next turn move Charlie. And then we'll do another morale boost. But we are about to sleep soon, so it's not really the massive... In that case, Francis... Well, you can collect that in the morning. Just come in. And cover the window. We do have a few windows and somebody has to go up north to clear that window. Tia, what have you got? Well, actually, you need to check that display. And this is why I keep at least 2 cloths on everybody. Could have done with a rake. Cover the windows. But the only window that's not covered is one down there. It is broke, but it does just cut off our visibility. And we can't get there this turn, so somebody will have to do that next turn. Move you there, and then you can do your move the next turn. So being as though Charlie doesn't have much to do, Charlie can go there. Here, let's use your ability now. And then we're also going to give everybody a book boost. Okay, Charlie, you still have some cloths on you. You do. Come up to this corner, cover the window. Then we'll put you back that spot. Your energy's not that bad because you've recently joined us. And now we're getting 10 pages per AP instead of the 5. So you can't do anything else this turn, Francis. We could have done with that fire, really, couldn't we? Might just have to put the fire up in the corner. We have dirty water, so we can craft stuff. Might even be one where I'll get Francis. Give me a little visibility. Tia. Just do the fire outside. Oh, we got to level up. Familiar hunger could be really good, but we'll be able to get our food sorted pretty soon when we get our gardening going. Trade penalty. Well, if we want to get our trust up, I'm going to give you that. Then I'm going to get you to start a fire. Do you have any spare books on you? Probably don't need the flashlight, so I can chuck that book on if I need to. I can also chuck my street map on. And you've also got cloths as well, so that's fine. Let's just do a fire for 2 turns. And then we'll see what you can cook. Actually, you can't cook anything this turn, so I'm going to have to put another turn on it. And next turn, you do cooking. So that's you sorted. Francis, I want you to be max AP. So you can use 2 AP this turn. Well, you're nearly there with this book. And while you've got the book boost on, let's sort that out. Lester should be still sleeping. And Charlie, I could send Charlie to sleep, but he's still early and he's got loads of energy, so he won't sleep long. So you can just stay there for next turn. Let's go with Tia first and see what we can make. Crafting, cook menu there. Army base stew. It's one of the better recipes in the game. Gives you so much satiety boost on it. So yeah, we're going to do that. We could put the meat in. We could put a second ramen in if we want to make it really good. We've used all the dirty water and we've used all the clean by the looks of it. It's going to take us 5 AP and it's going to give us a meal with 59 satiety. Unfortunately, we'll use all the water we've got. Ground meat, onions. Again, this is really good if you find ground meat. And you can grow a lot of these crops down here. Would I want to do that one? Let me see what our other options are. Cooked canned meal. It's going to take 2 AP. It's going to give me 20. Uses a lot less stuff and it doesn't use the water. So actually I can do both. in that case. What else can I put into here? Any raw meat, seafood, vegetables, cheese, pepper. Yeah, I think I'm going to do the really good army base stew. And then it's using the cram. I'll put the second ramen in there. So let's just see what the difference is. So that's 37. I put the second ramen. It goes up to 50, so it's definitely beneficial. That's 5. So then, yeah, again, it's more beneficial to do the meal like that. So yeah, cook the AP. And then we'll do a couple of canned meals. So one can is going to give 20.8. 41. 62. Well, everybody's hungry, so we're going to need food. And I don't think we can do anything else. Oh, we can do some pasta as well. I thought we needed water for pasta. We could add vegetables in if we've got it. So each pasta is going to change from 6 to 10.9. So that's a lot of good meals we've just done. And the good thing is with meals, if you look at the corner, you can divide it into 3. And then I can divide it into 3. So I'm going to divide all these down and I'll bring you back when I'm all done. Okay, so we didn't use any of the rice. And we managed to get 3 pasta meals at 3.6 satiety. 9 army base stews at 6.6 with some hydration. And we've got 9 meals of canned at 6.9. So everybody can literally take 2 of these each. I'll just use that one first. And again, that's got 79 turns. That's got 90 turns. So we haven't got to rush to eat everything. Just want to get everybody so they're not taking damage. Again, next turn you're going to get a good amount. It's easier if you go from Francis. I might just store the food on Francis. And then Francis can go north and everybody can eat from it. Oh, actually, no. We'll just do it next turn. So you've got no hydration or satiety. So we need the one with hydration for you. Let's do 3 of them, just so I can put you about 5 hydration. So you need to use a lot of AP. You need to use about 12 AP this turn. Well, there's 7 immediately, and now you've got more health. So your stats now is 4 on health. So you recover even more AP. Let's double check. You're still going to be... I need to use another 6. You should have another book. You haven't. Is there any book that Tia's got that you can take to read? You've already read that. Okay, you take the Familiar Hunger. And you still got the buff on for a few turns, so you should be able to finish that book really, really fast. I think I used too much AP, but it's fine. Charlie, what have you got? 11 AP. Push it all into there and pass the turn. Now, there is a zombie over here now. So Francis is going to have to go over there and take that out. And there's another one down here. Might be able to take it out with a spanner. Compression bandage we'll pick up in the morning. Where was the other... I saw another ping down here. Let's go there. Okay, so he's there. That's fine. Because we've got food cooking, it does attract zombies. Yeah, that's fine. You got a guidebook, but we don't need guidebooks anymore. So, Tia, let's get you inside. And then we'll get Charlie. Charlie's actually quite good. He doesn't need to eat immediately. He's not taking damage. And Francis, let's put you back in there. And I think I'm going to get everybody to sleep next turn at 2200. Just to make sure there's no other zombies on. The fire will... Actually, I'm going to be safe. Even though it just gives me peace of mind having the door closed. So let's just use all your AP doing whatever we can. So you can finish... Or put a lot into familiar hunger. Tia, you're probably not going to be doing books. You're probably just going to be repairing gear. We have a lot of gear to repair. And then you've got to take all the gear. I think it's all on Charlie. Yeah, it's all down here. Anything that's red, take. And you start repairing gear. We will need to make a new bone knife on the following day. So the best... I like denim jackets. They do a really good job. Because it gives defense and it gives HP. I'm just taking everything up to 50. Windbreaker. It ain't too bad on temperature and it gives defense as well. But no more AP, so you're done for this turn. Did we do Charlie? Charlie's next. And you've still got the book, so you should be able to just race for these books. Yeah, you've nearly finished that book already. And Lester's still sleeping. And everybody should be able to get back to full health. All we've done is killed a few zombies there and we've managed to get some really good food for a while. So again, just going to be doing this over the night. Unless a zombie comes up, I'll bring you back in the morning. Okay, I'm bringing you back because the zombies just appeared. Luckily, we haven't gone to sleep yet. He does have a massive range. Let's just take him out. This one's about to break, but this is only the eye version, not the very eye version, so I don't mind this one breaking. Is there anything else I can use? 2.3. Okay, now we just use the spears. We've got enough of them. We've got enough wood in the car to make some more if we desperately need to. We'll just keep that where it is. You can go there. Let's try and read the rest of your book just while... Oh, actually, you read all the books. So there's nothing else you can do except for street maps, which is only going to give you railroads. If there's anything in range, which I don't think there is. Yeah, you need 12 HP, AP to reach down there. So there's nothing else you can do, so you might as well just go to sleep, Francis. Hopefully there's no more zombies. Tia had just used up and broke the bone knife, so she needs more bone out the car before she can do any more repairing. So I'm going to get her back doing the fishing trap. And I'll get her to learn how to make lanterns. She still has cat's eyes to learn. It gives her vision then. And I'm going to put you to sleep as well. Charlie is the only one that's not been done. And he's about to finish his fast learner book. So he's going to now level up faster. And he can start working on Head Strike. But again, he's going to sleep. So same as usual. I'll bring you back if anything happens. If not, we'll see you in the morning. Well, didn't even have to cut away there, and there's a zombie already bouncing on the door up at the top. Okay, so somebody's talking about being parched. Okay, that's fine. It's Francis. Tia's right next to you. You should still have some meals with some hydration. Actually, you can take one of these energy drinks. That sorts your hydration out for a bit, because you're going to have to do some fighting now. Zombies there. There might be two, because there was two different pings. One down here, and one up there, so there's two zombies on there. And there's one up on the top there. So let's... oh, actually, we never even covered this window. I thought we did. These two aren't that strong to take out, really. Just takes a few hits to do it. 4.2, I might be able to take you out with this. That's fine. It would have been a crit if I'd have just kept the other spear on. This is going to break. But then I've got another full one here to use. 3.4, can't take that out. That's guaranteed. Still got 12 AP. Because we know there's a zombie here. Let's come up and take it out. Let's make it as safe as possible. Yeah, it's only a small zombie. 2.8 with that. 2.3 with that. Nothing really except for rags they've dropped. And I can't see any other pings on. You've got nothing to do, so let's just sleep. And then we'll try and do the same with everybody else, so everybody else can just spend. Let's learn that recipe. And you might as well learn how to make a flashlight as well. Lester did actually wake up. Because you've got no satiety or hydration. You can eat this one here as well. Give you 3. That will get you healing back up. You're at 20 AP, so you should be able to read something. Head strike. Let's finish that book off. Always get as close as possible. You can go down for the night as well. And then Charlie, we're going to get you to just spend your AP and then go to sleep as well. Head strike. You'll finish that tomorrow. I think the buffs wore off now. Same again. Hopefully nothing happens and I can bring you back in the morning. And unfortunately, a zombie came out of nowhere, took out the one person I was blocking, and then took out my main character as well. Unfortunately, that's how it happens sometimes on the runs. We was in such a good place. We had a car, we had the driver. We could get anywhere on the map. Yeah, I'm disappointed with that one. There's just nothing we could have done there. I mean, the only thing we could have done is gone back to the... We could have turned our flashlights on. We could have got the pumps working, filled up the car, went back to the house we made safe, and slept there for the night. But that was full of broken windows as well. Yeah, unfortunately, I couldn't plan. I couldn't move them further away from the door. Again, hindsight's a great thing. So unfortunately, that's where we've got to end our run this time. It's probably the first run I've gone probably 10-12 episodes it's going to be by the time I've edited it down, and we've not got a completion goal. So yeah, unfortunately it is, but I will post this one up. Hopefully you've enjoyed what you saw, and then we will be doing another one straight after this. We'll be doing another Terminus run. Next time we're going to be playing with the NPCs, and if we do take any companions, we will be putting them on full auto, which again could be a big problem, but that's it in the next episode anyway. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you again.